Coming back from a long walk, another Sunday, beautiful day. But today I want to talk a little bit about risk. And obviously, there's a difference between calculated risk and non calculated. But I want to talk a little bit more about why is it important to take risk in life. You don't achieve anything in life if you don't take any risk. And those who don't take any risk, well, guess what? They don't achieve anything. So it is important to understand the philosophy between, about risk, first of all, but, between calculated and non-calculated. First of all, gambling is a non-calculated risk. So you don't go and gamble hoping the odds are against you anyway. Those who win is one in a millions, so you have to use your brain, before you take a risk. But the calculated risk, for example, is investing in yourself. And that's what business is all about. You know, a lot of time we look at the failure side and we don't look at, what could be if you succeed. But never, ever I've seen anyone investing in themselves and not getting something positive back. You might not succeed in that business you following or you focusing on, but you're gonna learn something. That's a gain, you know. You might not make the money you want, but you've have impacted somebody. That's a gain. Never, ever, when you invest in somebody, in yourself, you will fail. Somehow, somewhere, you'll gain something. And that's a risk, and you see people risking business every day. And when you look at the odds, 80% fail. Well, that's fine, because they didn't learn, or probably that's their first time. Imagine the first time you rode a bike, the first time you went swimming. Were you a great swimmer? No, I remember I fell first time I was roller coasting. It was horrible, I was falling all the time, but I kept pushing. I kept going. You know, I, I I kept getting back on the road, putting my rollerblade with all my bruises around and all those things, and get back. And after a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, I got better and better and better. And that's what business is all about. So guess what? Take risk, man. When you have an idea and that idea keep coming back in your mind day after day in, day out, then do something about it. Don't sit down and say, let me get the opinion of my friend or my family, and then they tell you, well, you know what, Henry, that idea is just not a good idea. You'd be like, yeah, you're probably right, man. That was a bad idea. Let me get out of this. And that's not the case. Not only you just killed your dream before you even started, but you ain't taking no risk. And a lot of time is it's fear. You're mixing risk and fear, and it's a bad combination. And unfortunately, that's what kills dreams. So don't look at risk as a bad thing. Just measure your risk. Take small risk and build your way up. That's just the only way you're gonna really succeed. So don't let fear control your life, man.